What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best laptops in 2024. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the product, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. Acer Swift Go 14. A new budget laptops in 2024. Acer Swift Go 14 is the easy choice for the best budget laptop. Starting at $749, the Go 14 isn't the cheapest laptop, but its value is incredible. We reviewed the slightly upgraded $999 configuration, but the main trade-off is moving from an Intel Core Ultra 7 155H to a Core Ultra 5 125H. The performance difference will be negligible if you stick to productivity work, browsing, and other general computing. The design remains the same at either price, with the Go 14 coming in at just 2.9 pounds. The metallic all-aluminum chassis gives off a faint sparkle that looks and feels far more premium than its price. Popping it open, the contrasting black chiclet-style backlit keyboard looks and feels excellent. Acer also gives you ports aplenty on this portable laptop, with 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 2 USB Type-A ports, an HDMI port, a microSD card slot, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a Kensington lock slot. The display lands just below the mainstream average for color at 79.1% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. 85.2% is average, but it beats the category average in brightness at 374 nits. 354 is average. Again, factoring in the price, these are strong results. You could also opt for the 2.8K display configuration if you value a sharper image. Performance with our review model was everything we've come to expect from the latest Intel Core Ultra. Our Geekbench 6.2 overall performance test scored 12,434, overtaking more expensive options like the MacBook Air M3 12,087. It also scorched the competition for our Handbrake video encoding test at 5 minutes and 18 seconds, almost 4 full minutes under the category average 907, again besting the MacBook Air M3 754. So what are the drawbacks? The battery life isn't bad at 9 hours and 50 minutes in our testing, but it is well below top options like the MacBook Air M3 1521 or the Asus ZenBook 14 OLED 1552. If you frequently travel or otherwise have difficulty plugging in, this could impact your decision. The built-in speakers are also less than stellar, so plan on some wireless headphones or earbuds. However, these are minor concerns for most users, so if you are looking for the best laptop value, look no further than the Acer Swift Go 14. Number 4. Dell XPS 159350. Need high performance? The Dell XPS 15 has all you need and more. I'd be remiss if I didn't add the Dell XPS 159530 to the list. This laptop is quietly a beast, which I could put in the creative professional realm. It can also serve as a powerful productivity machine and a passable gaming rig. It's got a stunning 3.5K OLED touchscreen paired with powerful speakers that just scream multimedia machine. Armed with its 2.4-GZ Intel Core i7-13700H processor with 32 GB of RAM, the XPS 159350 holds up well against most of its competitors. In the Geekbench 6 test, it hit 12,171, crushing the 7,803 premium laptop average. It's a strong result that is only truly blown away by the M3 Max MacBook Pro 16, which reached 20,863. It's worth noting that the MacBook was $1,200 more than our Dell XPS 15 if the price matters to you. Looking at real-world tasks, the XPS 15 sped through transcoding a 4K video to 1080p in 5 minutes and 1 second, again well ahead of the 818 category average and competitors like the VivoBook Pro 16550 and Galaxy Book 3526. The M3 Max MacBook does come out ahead again though at 236. On the laptop mag battery test, the XPS 15 lasted 8 hours and 58 minutes, which is quite a bit shy of the MacBook Pro's ludicrous 1805. Along with the below-average battery life, the XPS 15 counts a mushy keyboard as a flaw. The latter is a minor annoyance compared to the battery life. Still, if you ensure that the Dell XPS 15 is always near an outlet, it shouldn't be a problem, especially with all the laptop's power. The Dell XPS 15 is the ultimate jack-of-all-trades system with something for everyone. If macOS, the price, or the weaker gaming support aren't a strike against it for you, The MacBook Pro 16 M3 Max deserves consideration for the high-performance crown as well. Number 3. Asus ROG Strix Scar 18. This potent portable gives you desktop-class gaming performance. When it's time to game, and I mean really game, like obliterate everything in the level with wild abandon, look no further than the Asus ROG Strix Scar 18. This behemoth with an 18-inch 2560x1600 display with 240Hz refresh rate is the way to go for buttery smooth rendering, which in those crucial moments can mean the difference between getting the kill shot or receiving it. But the destruction you're going to unleash comes by way of the 13th Gen Intel Core i9-13900HX and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 GPU with 16 GB of RAM. Both chips are the latest and greatest and very overclockable, so you can squeeze every inch of power out of them. And while we're here, I can't overlook the pair of 1TB SSDs in RAID 0 configuration. This treacherous triad destroyed just about every benchmark we threw at it on both the overall and gaming performance. Where the Strix Scar 18 hit a bit of a hiccup is the file transfer test and battery life. But about 4.5 hours is still pretty good for a laptop packing this much power. Outside of this, my only complaint about this system is the 720p webcam. Sure, I can use an external webcam, $4,000, I expect 1080p hell 4K. But overall, this is the gaming laptop to beat. Number 2. Acer Chromebook Spin 714. This Chromebook is easy to use, long-lasting, and more powerful than you'd think. This sub $500 has a lot going for it, including nearly 13 hours of battery life. Plus, according to our reviewer, it's the most attractive Chromebook they've ever reviewed. That's high praise considering less premium laptops tend to look like unassuming gray or black slabs. But let's leave the Spin 714's dark gray finish with the gold accents for a minute and take a look beneath the chassis. With its Intel Core i5-1335U CPU, don't expect the system to do any heavy data crunching or run AutoCAD, but it can do productivity tasks, web work, or stream as much video as you like. On the Geekbench 6 test, it defeated the HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook, which cost $300 more, 6,335 vs. 4,263. The tables were turned on the Jetstream 2.0 benchmark, which tests how quickly large web pages load. The Chromebook Spin 714 achieved a score of 250.2, which beats the Chromebook average, but not the HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook. The Spin 714 also scored a win on our battery test, lasting for 12 hours and 43 minutes, eclipsing the Dragonfly's time of 9:17. From a price to battery life standpoint, that's the best result we've ever seen. As long as you don't need any Windows or Mac OS software, the Acer Chromebook Spin 714 is an outstanding and affordable option. Number 1. Apple 13-inch MacBook Air M3. Best laptop for 2024, the latest MacBook Air ticks a lot of boxes. Not only is it our top pick for the best laptop available now, but we also consider it the best laptop for college students and the best MacBook for most people. Apple didn't change much with the latest iteration, but that's to be expected considering the last entry was the most significant redesign in almost a decade. The new 13-inch MacBook Air gets a faster M3 chip, as well as the ability to run dual external monitors, but only when the lid is closed, and support for Wi-Fi 6E. There's also a fingerprint-free finish for the Black Midnight model that actually works. It's hard to improve on a laptop we previously considered near perfect, but a new chip certainly helps. The M3 processor is around 20% faster than the M2 for both single-core and multi-core tasks, and it offers a significant GPU bump, along with support for real-time ray tracing. Battery life remains best in class, with enough juice to get you through multiple workdays without reaching for a charger. It also has one of the best keyboards we've ever seen in a laptop. It's wonderfully tactile and responsive, and the trackpad is spacious and smooth to the touch. Even the speakers are light years beyond what you'd find on most other systems. The only major knock against the MacBook Air is that it only has a MagSafe charging port and 2 USB-C connectors on its left side. That makes charging a bit more awkward if your plug can only reach the right side of the machine. But hey, at least there's still a 3.5mm headphone jack, something that's become increasingly hard to find in ultra-thin notebooks these days. If you need more screen space, the 15-inch MacBook Air will serve you well. It's a half-pound heavier, but its larger display makes it more useful for media editing. It also has a 6-speaker array for even more explosive sound. So here is today's video on top 5 laptops. If you like the video, give a like and subscribe to the channel and stay with us.